Yeah.
Wow.
Countdown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the countdown, the infamous countdown.
Uh-huh.
Right, in 3, 2,
Clapping.
1.
Let's go.
All right.
Well, hopefully
All right.
that worked.
Welcome back to episode 17. Right, we're on
Wow.
17 now.
Omega.
Hi guys. Welcome
Yeah.
to
So ugly
my
now.
my cooking
The
podcast.
fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's let's
been a little
just,
bit.
let's just not discuss who this person is.
No,
The-
no.
Ignore him.
Completely ignore.
Yeah,
it.
ignore
Censor.
Yeah,
Censor
oh.
everything he says. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
If you folks at home can hear me, you're going crazy. I'm not actually part of this.
He just
This
got
is
into
just
There's
our-
no one here.
your own little
He ju-
mind telling
he
you.
literally
you're deluding
just
into
came into our
madness.
building looking for food, and we
Yeah.
just
You go
we just
raccoon.
kind of
Capacity.
yeah, little fucking raccoon.
I'm hungry. I feed.
Yeah.
What's
So,
your problem? It's not like
Just
I'm eating
feeding
your
things,
I mean,
honestly.
You're kind of just.
I'm just a feeder. You know what
Yeah.
that is?
I'm a
That's
bottom.
me.
They call me Devourer of
I-
Worlds back
So
on back in the
so a
old
bottom
days.
feeder.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say I'm a bottom
Fuck you,
feeder.
yes.
That's right.
A
I
bottom
guess.
feeder. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I eat the bottoms. You guys eating your ice creams from the
You
top
know,
down.
You know that reminds me of.
fucking
that
lame.
reminds
Pizza
me
from
of
the
like.
crust.
I think that reminds me of like fucking
don't?
like the bird albatross, because I think that the bird albatross literally eats anything, and they.
Alcatraz?
No, not
I love that island.
fucking
Al
albatross.
Capone.
No, no, no.
That's what you're thinking of.
No,
he
no,
ate
deadass.
anything.
These-
Crazy
Yeah,
man.
oh, my
These
mistake.
birds, okay, these
Similar
birds are
things.
so fucking weird. There's a type of bird that eats like corpses, as just normal. It's not a vulture,
Alligator.
not an alligator.
corpses.
But here,
Is that not what
no,
most
no.
animals do?
I mean rotting corpses.
A vulture.
This bird
That's what you're
eats.
describing. But I
No,
know,
it's
I know
a different.
an
No,
albatross is.
no,
Goes
no,
around
it's
your
a
neck.
different.
Um,
No, it's a different type of bird. It starts eating the like whatever the fuck, right? It doesn't matter. It'll eat anything.
Yeah.
It'll start from the most tender part, which is usually
Balls.
the asshole.
Oh.
It's
Yo,
yeah,
that's
it'll
a-
start
that's a thing.
eating from the. No,
Lions
yeah,
do
there's
the
a
same.
bird.
Is are assholes the most
I
tender?
feel like it's
I'm
not
pretty-
the
yes.
asshole. I thought it was like the genitalia.
I would have figured like
No, it's the asshole.
yeah, I would have figured like maybe the thighs or
No,
something.
because those.
Like somewhere
be-
that has heavy meat.
Oh
No,
well.
because-
Oh, these areas do have heavy meat.
No, because-
content.
Oh,
Oh,
you
you jokester.
true moment. This dude.
That's my clever joke.
He's saying he has a large
Yeah.
ass.
You know, I
Immense
remember.
ass.
I remember we used to
Real
to
tight.
have someone that had a large ass. I wonder what happened to him.
War.
War.
Yeah, he got drafted.
Vor? Did you
Yeah,
fucking
I got
say Vor?
vored.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, bored.
He
Oh,
entered a
no!
some sort of sexual fetish website and just
We
never
heard
saw
from
him
him
again.
Yeah, never heard from him.
He was consumed.
Yeah.
He's gone. It's like that. Have you heard about that like guy in Germany who invited someone over to be literally cannibalized? And that
Oh
happened?
yeah, yes. They met a cannibal like whatchamacallit. It's like
He's been scot free, right?
I'm not. No, I don't think he was actually. I
Yeah.
think there was a
Alright,
case where
okay,
it was
there's-
like, should he go
Yeah,
to
there
jail
was-
or not because it was consensual.
no,
Bro,
there was
you
a-
you murdered this man and ate him, but we're
There
just
was-
Yeah, consensual murder.
I think
There
we
was-
gotta
there
keep
was-
this.
there was a case in Japan. I remember that guy from Japan who ate the lady, but he was in Paris. But the Japanese government wanted him. But then his dad was pretty, like, wealthy, so he didn't really go to jail, and now he's been scot free for like a long time now.
I feel
It's
like
really
that's sort of to be expected.
I want to have I can eat you
The
money.
wealthy.
Damn.
Yeah,
No, he
the rich
actually
can get away with
became-
anything. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
No,
talk about
he-
eat the rich.
The guy,
Man, rich eating
no,
the
the
poor.
guy became really wealthy because like,
Oh, the
like,
publicity
people were
probably
so
as well.
yeah because he
He
everybody
wrote
got
a
so
book,
fascinated.
probably. I bet he
Yeah.
wrote a book.
He started a Kickstarter so he can get more people.
No,
to
he
eat.
really did. It's really weird. It was
No fucking way.
no, he didn't. But he got into like he was like
Oh.
really like well known in Japanese media until like a certain point. I think in the early 2000s and 90s. This was like a while ago. I'm pretty sure.
Well, there is the saying of all publicity is good publicity. That's just true.
But that's
I'd say.
that's the thing. That's the thing though. People didn't really give a shit. He like murdered and ate someone.
They
They
probably
were
thought
just
it was hot.
fascinated.
Yeah, they really weren't bothered. They were like,
You know how
hey man, you probably shouldn't be doing
there's
this.
like
Say whatever.
those like 10-year-old girls who are like, oh, school shooters are hot, or what is it? There's Ted Bundy
Fucking
has a
Yeah,
bunch of
Ted
people,
Bundy.
a bunch of like
Ted
little
Bundy.
girls who support
Yeah.
him. They say electric chair is a slur against Ted Bundy. I'm not making this up.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know.
No, yeah, they
It's just
really-
how the world
they-
is.
A lot of people.
Oh my god, what a mass murder! Oh, fucking
No.
Texas Chainsaw
Yeah.
Murderer! Oh,
so
really-
hot.
fucking love of my life!
There are
Yeah.
people who are. There are people who are into that. Like they're into Jason and shit like that. And, yeah.
I think Jason.
Yeah,
is the
because
least
it's like a
appealing
good
of all
movie,
of
but-
the other guys.
No,
He's
no,
just like a
yeah.
rotund man.
Man is literally
He's a
rotting.
rotting rotund man.
Right. No, the
Nothing
people are
hotter.
into
That's
it.
true.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, people were into Ted Bundy, but I'm pretty sure everybody knew that. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
he
weird.
made it like, yeah,
I gotta look up an image of Ted Bundy. I mean, I can get like, oh, they like him because he's a bad boy, but if he's like fugly looking, like, I wouldn't understand.
I feel like he
looks
looked
okay.
pretty
Bundy.
fine.
He looked okay. Yeah, he looked
'Cause
okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. He's a, you know what? He's a distinguished gentleman. He
that
looks-
was
he looks
part
quite
of how he was
dashing.
able to get away with a lot of murders, I believe.
Yeah,
is
it
that
was his looks
he
and
looked
his charisma.
fine-ish, and he talked
The
a lot, so people trusted him.
Yeah.
The fourth image on here on Google Images is literally comparing his
Efron.
looks to
Zac
Zac
Efron. Hold on, I want to see that.
fuck?
Let me put it.
Holy
in
shit.
here. Let me put it in
Bundy.
here.
Oh, it's because Zac Efron is playing him in a fucking movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet you that's gonna create a resurgence of
Ted Bundy sort of looks like
stands
my
or some
dad.
shit.
I'm not gonna lie, just a
Whoa,
tiny
whoa!
bit, a little bit.
Not a good
It
sign.
looks like my dad
Drew.
looked
Not a
like
good
20 years
sign.
ago, probably actually. Yeah.
Oh.
Seems weird though. Why is he black and white? Is that a skin condition? Strange.
You know, it was the trend at the time. It was the filters.
Yeah, they're all just putting on
Yeah.
Snapchat filters. That's why
They-
all sorts of old photos look like that. It was the style of the time.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll
Right.
see some of them and they'll have
It
the
was,
little
you
like
know, it was
dog
considered
tongue
cool.
thing. That
Quick.
morons use.
You'll see these images that say colorized. That's just them people trying to start trends. They were
Yeah.
just goofed on. Fucking nothing as cool as the classic
mm.
black and white.
I just.
Very
Okay.
true.
Quick
Whatever. I was born in the
Yeah.
wrong generation.
Aren't you a '90s kids? Yeah, you
No.
are.
Yes. Yeah. I'm a '90s
Yeah.
guy. I remember when
Bill
Bill
Cosby.
Clinton was
What, Bill
When
Cosby?
Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
Bill
Bill
Cosby
Cosby
was
was
president. What a dark
You know,
timeline.
Barack
that would be.
Obama. You know, Barack Obama wasn't the first black president. It was Bill Cosby, bro.
Yeah, he ran like a shadow of government. All right, he
Yeah.
ruled from the depths. No one knew, but it's true. Most powerful man in the world. Is he still alive?
Quick. Who?
Bill Cosby.
Bill
Yeah, he's still alive.
Cosby.
He's like 90 or something.
Yeah, they just
now.
put him to death.
He might have
No,
just
he's
died of
still
old age.
alive.
I'm not asking if he got executed,
Extra.
No,
he's
he's
rich.
still alive.
so he won't
He's
have
been
any.
alive for a bit.
Take it from me.
For a
I
bit.
think you would hear about it. You would hear about it if.
I don't hear about anything though. That's the truth. 84 years old.
You know, you guys. I just want to quickly say, in the middle of us recording this, some fucking military guy just like messaged my phone.
Is he trying to recruit you?
Yeah, it was a recruiter. He like messaged me.
Wait, yeah. Has everyone here also been getting those like fucking wild spam texts and phone calls?
Nope.
today?
Not today. I
I had a fuck ton. I had this dude called in, and he was like, "Hello there, sir," and it was a real person. I knew it was a real person, so I got fucking excited. So I put him up on speaker, and he was like, "Excuse me, sir. How was your day?" And I go, Fine. I'm faking like a fucking mental breakdown,
nice.
right? And this dude's like, well, you know, we're here to you know, to ask you if you're interested in our new you know, life insurance policy. And I just, in the middle of his spiel, pardon your guys' ear, but I just go,
You probably thought you were getting murdered.
Completely cut off.
Did he
completely
did he
cut
hang
off.
up?
No, he stayed
That's
on the fucking
dedication.
line.
Oh my God.
The
Give that man a
fucking
raise.
madman stayed on the line. He thought it was like something in the background, and so he
You have to sound
stopped.
my wild like
And then he
chimpanzee
continued.
enclosure. Don't mind the noise.
I'm so sorry. No banana for you.
I can't believe you thought that was background noise.
Man's on the phone. Okay. Well, we have this great benefit.
Great benefit.
I just hung up. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
not getting a reaction, so I got very upset.
Yeah,
Did
it's
he have some sort of
I was hoping
accent?
we could have a
thing going
dialogue
on, or
here.
wasn't he an American?
No.
No, he sounded like a very he could have been like in his 60s,
Old man.
old
Oh,
man.
okay.
I wouldn't say old, but
Yeah.
you know, probably like old
Okay.
enough to be wearing glasses to
I
read
see.
memes.
It's
Yeah,
quite the
so,
observation. You're painting quite a picture just from hearing
Yeah,
this man's
quite a
voice.
picture of him.
It's
You
the
know.
perfect age of like 40 to 60.
Hello,
Anyone who has a parent,
John
you go up to them, show them a meme.
I
"Oh,
wanted to
give
ask
me a chest
about
in my glasses."
my life insurance policy. I wanted to
Sir?
ask if you wanted
Sir,
some.
you called
Look
me.
at me, Loki had that voice. He kind of had that voice.
That's how the whole call went.
Mario, you bullied
okay,
an ancient man. That man was 99 years old. He was going to
Fuck
give you
yeah.
his inheritance if he just stayed on the line.
His fault for ruining my precious day.
Son.
I have these here I am scratching my ass on TikTok, and this man had the balls to
Wait,
call
you scratch your
me.
balls?
Don't you know who you're talking to, old man?
Don't you know who
My-
you're talking to, old man? I'm the ass scratcher.
How fucking dare you ruin my day? I'm gonna call my dad. He owns Xbox. He's gonna get you fucking banned.
You know, did I ever
assassin.
tell you guys the story?
Steve
Did I ever tell you guys the story? I don't know if I ever brought it up. I actually got someone to get their Xbox taken away.
What do you mean? How?
Yeah,
Wait,
Why
what?
so?
So I think I was like around 12, and I think my voice was like deep enough where I sounded, or like I could deepen it enough where I sounded a bit older, right?
Okay.
And so one time I was like playing Halo Reach, and I noticed there was like this like squeaker. So me and a couple of friends were like messaging each other, like, let's get him on a Xbox Live party chat and just pretend like we're like admins from Microsoft. And so we get in a call, we're talking, and we're like, we've recently noticed that you have been hacking. We would like to speak. We would like to speak with your parents immediately. And the kid was so convinced, he like brought in his face. This was like some freaking like
It's like
hillbilly. It was a hillbilly, pretty much. Like,
Oh.
Oh, it was like some
My
like
God.
white dad who was like,
I was
"What?
about to ask
What?
how he could
Why are
fall
you
for
calling
it,
me?"
but you've explained that just by saying that.
Ah, there it is.
The
and
truth
I was
comes
like,
out.
Hello, sir. We would like to be talking that your son has recently been saying racial slurs and
Oh,
but I
that
wasn't
could have
okay.
turned around on you so fast, depending on
That's
that
true. Depending on,
conversation. Oh
depending on
God!
how hillbilly he is, actually. He might have just wept a single tear of pride and
This
joy
was-
in his son.
No, but like
Finally,
But,
I knew he would take to it.
no.
I
But
was
to
worried
make,
he would have been gay.
I don't know if he was. He sounded like that one, but I don't know if he was because he sounded really genuinely pissed when I said it. And then I also said, "Hello, sir. As well as your kid has been hacking, we will be banning him from Xbox Live for like 3 months." And he got pissed off. He's like,
The dad
Jimmy,
or the
"I'm gonna
actual...
take your Xbox away for a
Yeah.
whole 3 months."
You ruined this kid's life.
Damn.
Actually,
I
take it back. Video games are bad for you. You saved this kid's life. He went on to like become the
I mean,
greatest
he
composer of
eventually-
our time or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he became that kid.
Video
that kid-
games actually make people violent.
That's
I'm
facts.
sure if he had kept playing video games, he would have gone on to
That
murder
kid-
an entire
It-
entire city
that
of
kid-
people.
That's what
that
it'd be.
kid went outside and touched grass, and that kid became Toby Fox.
Yeah.
The creator of
He aged
Undertale.
very rapidly and became Toby
Yeah.
Fox. Crazy.
I trolled this kid off of Xbox Live, and then he went on to be Martin Luther King Jr.
He went
you're
and
welcome.
time
Yeah.
traveled into the 60s. That's how cool he turned out
but
to
like,
be.
Truly, I am the savior.
finally,
of
I've
human
I've
race.
invented the time machine. I shall go back to Vietnam.
That's what the movie The Butterfly
I'll
Effect.
go back in time and invent Barack
invent
Obama.
Barack Obama.
Invent?
It's created in a test tube.
Yes.
That should be
Barack
the.
Obama was my own
Do you
child.
remember way back in like I forget if it was the first election where Obama was elected or the second one. There was that whole thing where it was like he was born in Kenya or something. Do you remember that?
It was the first one. It was the first one.
That's small
Yeah, yeah.
potatoes. I say
Yeah.
they should have said he was born in a test tube, like in the core of the earth. That'd be cooler.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. If you guys if you believe in reptiles running the government, I would have loved to hear people like just spouting on the street that Obama was like
Just
a
a-
lizard or
a
something.
You
crazy
know,
lizard.
I remember.
Because then it makes
no,
me
I
feel
rem-
like, oh, maybe the lizards aren't
No,
racist.
I
you know
remember
what I mean? You could
there
have chosen a
were
white guy to be.
videos back in like 08, 09.
Of Obama in his
like-
lizard form. I knew
Yeah,
it.
Obama
Fuck!
lizard form. No, and it was like quote unquote lizard form, but it just kind of looked like the freaking TV got like fucking spasm for a
glitch.
quick second.
Just poor
Yeah,
quality.
it glitched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Matrix. Yeah.
Living in the
No,
Matrix.
but
Sorry, we forgot to update Obama, guys.
sorry guys.
Sorry
Yeah,
guys,
but,
Obama just added me on Snapchat. He's sending me all
Sorry,
his
guys.
secret lizard information. That's cool.
Yeah, no, but on a real note though, like I actually got like I don't know if this is real or not, because he's like, good evening, I am blah blah blah, right? I am a recruiter with like the National Guard. I'm like, what the fuck? So, yeah, that's a little weird.
It's interesting.
Anyway,
We need we need test subjects for this new serum we're testing. Jose goes in, he comes out just bulking. He's
He's like Bane from
I am
Batman.
Captain.
Even as the voice too, it just comes pre-installed.
Ah, yes, guys. I've been experimenting on my military.
Haha.
Could you even understand what I was
Can
saying?
you say
oh,
Yeah, no, that was
yeah,
amazing.
Can you
I did that
I
without
like
any
that one.
bring it back?
pretense whatsoever.
Talk like that.
Bane says lol poggers.
I need myself a femboy BF. So searching on
What's that one site called?
on Craigslist.com.
I can't believe it.
On Craigslist, Tom.
That's still a thing, right? Craigslist. I feel like that hasn't been used. For
No,
It is.
It's still.
No,
going.
it's still extremely active. People are still listing
great.
things.
I hope it never
Like,
dies. Hive of
Craigslist is
deviants.
such a weird website, like, cause you know, like most websites, like they update it to look nice, right? But Craigslist still looks so
Craigslist
ghetto.
does not give a fuck.
Yeah,
It's all made by Craig, one single
yeah,
man.
Craig.
Yeah, it's just
It's just a
Craig.
picture of
Craig, he's
Craig.
working really hard.
His list. It's his list of all possible Craigs. That's why it's called that.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys hear the other day they announced a bunch of like Disney shows
No.
for like
Oh yeah,
yeah.
it's big moves by Disney once
What?
again.
Once again.
Did they announce?
Yeah, I was gonna let you know that they're actually letting me on one of their.
Oh,
documentaries.
really?
Is a
What was
documentary
it?
on how to
Yeah,
be a
it's
fucking
liter-
idiot.
Yeah,
Destroyed.
how-
Sorry.
Yeah,
Had to say
well,
it.
listen here, big guy. All right, it's not my fault I'm a movie
He's
star.
too big of a celebrity to go to school.
I'm just the world's biggest idiot. Doesn't mean I'm any different.
So what did they add then?
Yeah.
So let me show. I'm gonna send.
There's like a
Yeah,
big.
it's
photo.
mostly
There's a giant
it's
list of
mostly
them.
like a lot of Marvel shows because everything else.
I'm not
they
surprised
announced-
actually. I wouldn't be surprised if they're all Marvel.
Yeah, it's like it was like
I'm
12
certain
shows.
that Disney is bailing all their old
Yeah.
shit. They no longer make Disney princess stuff. They just make only Marvel.
That's
stuff.
pretty true.
They announced like the Buzz Lightyear movie like earlier.
Oh, but
And
Buzz
that-
Lightyear
That's still
is a
Pixar. though.
superhero. Huh? He's entering the
Yeah.
MCU. It's gonna happen.
Yes.
No,
We're
be
gonna
so
see
dumb.
the likes of Buzz Lightyear, Darth Vader and Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Big names.
So, I'm looking at
Lots of
this
characters.
picture you posted. Is this somewhat old? Because the What If thing
No.
is done. No, season
No.
2. Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is a new one. A bit of the shows that are in here have already been announced before.
I don't remember them mentioning. Pardon me. Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, that's one of the.
It's
That
getting
was a
its
new
own
one.
Disney?
Okay, so
That is a very gruesome fucking
yeah,
story.
That
so
sounds
the
pretty
only
cool.
the ones that already had been announced were the She-Hulk, the Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, and Ironheart. Everything
Miss
else is pretty
Marvel.
new.
They're giving fucking Agatha a
Yeah,
show.
Are
it's
they?
really weird.
The fucking the random witch
Yeah.
from
It's
from
the little twist bad
WandaVision.
guy, right? Or something?
Yeah. She seemed super. How do I say this
She's
gently?
Forgettable.
Not interesting.
Well, I guess maybe she'll be good in her actual show.
I mean, you know,
Who knows?
I'm willing to eat my own shit.
The declarative statement.
wait a
That's the
minute.
end. That's the
Whoa.
end.
Don't take that in
Take that. Clip
context.
that. Play it over and over.
Take a clip.
I'm willing to eat my own words. If Agatha is pretty decent, I might be a fan. I like magic and shit. And
Like
shit.
I said,
otherwise you
there were
wouldn't eat it,
screenshots.
obviously.
There were screenshots of it, and of the Miss Marvel show. That's the only one where I'm like, it looks a little iffy because it just
She's
just
the
does not look good. It
she's the
looks
big
like a
hands
CW.
one, right?
Big.
Do we have a screenshot of what that
Yeah,
looks
let me
like?
pull it up.
Miss Big
It's a
Hands.
big hands
I-
woman.
I'm big.
Yeah. I saw
They-
recently there was like some sort of like weird kids TV show that had Miss Marvel in it. I don't know what it was, but it looked like fucking bubble guppies, and she was there, and she had huge hands, and it was like, that's Big Hands Woman. She's here on my TV. It's not my TV. I don't know where I
Hang
was.
on.
I don't remember anything other than I saw the show. A tiny bit of
Are
it.
you watching Bubble Guppies?
Yeah, I'm a avid fan.
That's
that's quite
like
the
the
costume.
show before, right? But like this is her new
Oh.
costume. It looks like a CW show like kind of thing.
It looks like it's made out of cardboard. It could be that's
That could be the
The
style,
beginning.
though.
Oh, I'm seeing the second one you put in. Never mind.
Well,
Hang on.
That looks like a CW show.
The costume looks like shit. However, if you're thinking of it, like, you know, in Spider-Man or whatever, the new ones that they
Yeah.
have, they had him
Right.
in his little, like, super shitty spider outfit.
And then they
and
give
get
him like a
cool
cooler one
Yeah.
at some point.
So this could be that.
No,
This could be her, like,
it could be the
homemade
case.
shitty costume.
The
And then-
second one?
Yeah.
There's two
uh,
images now. I mean, this one could be just a what if, whatever.
No, she's-
It's a really
costume.
shitty
No, that's
costume,
like
but I'm hoping
no, that's her cost. That's like literally her costume in a comics, dude.
Yeah, but they can change it for. It's not like, you know, in fucking Iron Man, they had his original costume be his costume. The original Iron Man costume looked like shit.
No, I'm saying that this is the like current costume she's wearing.
In the comics, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
movies are gonna be different from comics. I can't imagine it would
But
say.
but the
it
thing
cannot
is,
look
when it
like that.
comes
All
to-
right, I refuse to believe it. God, it's hideous.
Usually
I think it looks great.
usually the costumes
I-
the costumes are gonna be like the same-ish.
It'll be
They-
the same-ish, yeah.
They're
but-
going for comic book accuracy, but I feel like they eventually
Modern,
stray
Yeah.
away from it. Yeah, they stray away from it a little bit.
More like comics nowadays. They're adapting themselves to
the movies.
because like they changed.
Well, that's just
It is-
easier to do.
Yeah, and more recognizable, right? You're gonna have people who are like, "Oh no, why to see a comic book on the movie?" Because they have comic books first, whatever. And then they're like, "These characters look
Yeah.
nothing like the
Yeah.
movie ones. I'm not interested anymore." That's, you know, how you get changes.
Well, they literally did that for
Yeah, I
the
remember
Avengers.
White Nick Fury used to be a thing before he got replaced with
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is now regardless of the controversy on
I'm
that.
not sure if there's
Brent, I still think
controversy.
that's an amazing change. Samuel Jackson, whew,
I'd
No,
eat his
I-
shit
it's
any
it's
day.
one of those. It's one of those changes where it's not like horrible.
It's not
It doesn't
weird,
look horrible.
right?
You know.
Well, it's a thing where his face matches, because from what I've seen of the original, what's his name? Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
He's like a little
Nick
hardened war guy, and he has the eye patch, and Samuel L. Jackson.
I
He
think
plays
he's
the
like
same
the
sort of
same.
thing.
He's like the same age as like fucking Steve Rogers, but
Do you
like
mean
he fought in World War II because like I don't because my dad owns a lot of his comics because apparently Nick Fury got comics of his own for a fat minute.
Oh,
And he
Well, yeah, it was part of the whole thing at the time where it's like you saw Captain America get their own comics. War related comics and
Yeah.
spy comics were big at that time.
yeah
So I mean, it's not like
yeah
it's not unheard of, but I can guarantee you it's not that popular.
no because like
I doubt they would give him another storyline.
because like I remember my dad mentioned like his favorite was like Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos, and then I just looked it up and I only saw like one volume from what I remember.
I
Really?
haven't heard of that.
It was
Sounds
pretty
weird.
short.
Mm.
But yeah, I think the biggest one here is that they're bringing back the 90s X-Men.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
97. Yeah, X-Men stuff. That's
Pretty much what they're gonna do is they're gonna make a new show, but it's gonna be in the continuity of the 90s show.
Is the 90s show the animated one?
Yes. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I hope they bring back that little
The
theme.
really goofy.
The-
Yeah, the goofy one where it had like
That one.
Yeah.
Um,
It like Loki has like 80s like 80s vibes, but it was in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's a little
I
odd.
do
I
have
thought
to
it was in the.
ask, what the fuck is Echo? That's a dolphin, right? They're gonna make
Okay,
a
so this
dolphin?
one is the.
That's what I was gonna
no,
say.
this is like the.
What
Okay,
the fuck
I
is
genuinely
Echo?
think this might be the dumbest one. So in the Hawkeye show that hasn't been even out yet, there is a character called Echo, and they're already making a show, even though the Hawkeye show hasn't come out.
So
I think it'd be hilarious if like the minute the Hawkeye show come out, everyone just instantly hates that character.
That's what
They're
I'm.
like,
That's what I was
"Ah,
thinking.
Shit!
That was what I was saying. Like dude, Disney's like a little too over themselves.
They're jumping the gun on
Yeah,
all that
they're
stuff.
dropping the gun on stuff that like we don't know if it's gonna be good. Like that's like my one concern is if they're like starting to give all these like side characters, because who the fuck is gonna watch an Agatha show?
I think
Like a
what's
couple of
happening
people.
here is though they're sort of diversifying, because if you look at all these things, it's a bunch of weird shit that they haven't done before. If they find one that sticks really well, then they probably make all their money back, and it doesn't matter if the rest fail horrifically. If they have their next Iron Man in this lineup, they're gonna make shit tons of money.
Oh.
So
I
I
mean,
feel
they
like
already
it's
have. They
Yeah,
already
just-
do.
A tactic
I just
like that.
noticed some shit, right? I think this is essentially going to be laid out within a single year.
Just one.
I don't have any proof that says that, but I'm just noticing that there's literally 12 of these things here, and Marvel's trying to start this trend where they have like one big MCU show
Month.
per month.
That's
That's what they were doing with like
this year.
like,
It was a little.
WandaVision. They had the Winter Soldier
Loki
one,
one,
Falcon and the
the-
Winter
And
Soldier,
then Loki.
and then they had the
What if
Loki
one
one.
as well?
The What
Yeah,
If
and then the
one,
What If.
they skipped July, and then What If came in August.
Well, it takes some time to
No, I
animate.
know. I
Viruses.
definitely see it, but at the same time, now that like it's been a couple of months, they're barely gonna get out the Hawkeye show. I think next
Who
week.
fucking
or
cares
so.
about a Hawkeye show?
Yeah, who the fuck cares about
Okay,
Hawkeye?
Did he
I'm just
retire with his
saying-
family or something? Like for the
Yeah,
500th
it's like-
time?
It's like a Christmas show.
Like 12 times now. Oh, I'm gonna go retire with my family.
Yeah.
Doesn't and continues to be partake
What a
in the
nerd.
bullshit.
He's lying. Heroes don't lie. Kill
Yeah.
him. Skin him alive.
What if he's a scroll?
He's a scroll.
Get him.
Moon Knight, by the way. That's the ketamine guy, right?
Yeah.
That's what I know him
Yeah.
from. Good. I'm glad they're making a show about him. I hope he's on drugs. 'Cause that's funny.
He's the guy that called Dracula pussy.
Yeah. I'm vaguely
Yeah.
looking forward to that. I won't watch it, but I'm looking forward to it regardless. There we go.
I like the actor who plays him personally.
Who
I
did
think he's a
they
cool guy.
get?
Fuck, what's his
for
name?
him?
What's his fucking name? Hang on.
His
I'll
full
pull it up.
name is Moon Thomas Knight. Wow, that's perfect casting.
Damn it.
I think the one thing that I do like that they're doing with this show is they're not really deleting the character, right? Because like one of the big things about Moon Knight was like his fucking disorder, right? And
Yeah, he's got like a multiple personality thing
Does he?
going
Yeah.
on.
yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting character because it's like his premise is that he's like he worships this like moon deity that arguably isn't real.
Mhm.
It's like he has like multiple personalities that like jump from one batshit crazy to the
Okay.
next.
I'm hearing this.
so it's like
Think of Deadpool, but like slightly less fourth wall
I'm
breaking.
going
And-
to say this. I feel that they won't do that, and he'll just listen to some sort of real moon spirit that's real in this
Okay,
show. I'm gonna guess.
the moon spirit thing, maybe they might change it, but the
You'd be right to assume that.
but the
I don't see any
multiple
nuance here.
personality disorder was confirmed that they are gonna like keep that as a core thing for his character. Whether they're gonna do that good or not, we'll have to see. But at least they're kind of trying to keep his character together. Because like, I think, because depending on how this show goes, it's gonna rewrite a bit of his character in the comics, right?
Mhm.
Because a lot of the time what they do is if a show or like a movie gets really good, right, they usually rewrite the character, right? Like they did that with Star-Lord. They did that with who was it? I just had them in my fucking mind.
Iron Man.
No, not Iron Man. Iron Man
Wonder
was the same.
Boy.
What the fuck? Who the fuck is Wonder Boy?
Well, I think that's Syndrome.
The guy from
Yeah,
Incredible.
that's what he was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
Wonder Boy.
Yeah.
before he became Syndrome.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's what it was. Incredible.
I'm Syndrome.
Syndrome. Stunning.
Oscar Isaac is his name, by the way. He was the
sounds
dude from Star
familiar.
Wars, the new trilogy.
The Poe Dameron guy.
Oh, Podamaron.
Oh yeah. Of course, you're vastly knowledged in Star Wars, right, Drew?
No. You know what? Actually, I feel
Oh,
like
yes.
vicariously I am.
You know, Drew actually wrote some of the Star
That's
Wars.
true.
He co-
I
You're
wrote all
doing
the
a
good
big, like-
ones,
Yes.
like The Last
You-
Jedi and The
Mhm.
Rise of Skywalker, and the very end of Phantom Menace. The three best ones. That's
Yes.
me. I did that.
Three best ones.
Mhm.
Yeah, really good ones.
I'm
So you're welcome,
Yeah.
people. You're welcome.
Peasants.
so
Emphasis on
when we get
P.
when we get in part 2 of the triple review.
Never. It's just not gonna happen.
Damn it. Damn it.
Destroyed. Oscar Isaac has like a
Yeah.
weird beard thing going on. I can-
Thankfully, Mr. Poe Dameron is gonna get
Dameron. I mean, his name is Oscar Isaac. He's not actually the Star Wars.
Yeah, he's not the
Yeah.
guy from Star
It's not a
Wars. His name is
documentary on his
Oscar
life.
Isaac. Damn it.
Okay, at least Oscar Isaac is gonna get a shot on another like big project.
Droid character.
Big project because
Yeah.
like it's pretty obvious they kind of fucked up his character in Star Wars, so that kind of went
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah. I hope whoever what's the guy who plays Finn? I hope they do that like for him too and bring him into something because that must have been a fucking nightmare for him.
Oh, I'm certain. Absolutely.
I don't
certain
think he
that he'll
wants
get an
to.
MC
I
role.
don't think he'll want to work with.
He doesn't want to work
Disney.
for
Oh, yeah, he doesn't wanna
like
work for
Star
Disney
Wars
anymore.
stuff anymore, probably. But I feel if they give him enough money, he'll just agree to whatever. Because he was
What do
good
you guys-
in
what,
Star Wars until they
what-
made him like a little shitty joke character, which sucks.
what do you guys think he'd be good for though?
Nothing. Get him out of here.
What's a character that?
We take back what we said. He would be good for nothing.
In Marvel
I-
or what? Because I'm not sure.
Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of a character on the top
I don't
of
know
my
any
head.
Marvel characters. He should play She-Hulk. That's who he should
What if
be.
he?
Yes, the other She-Hulk.
What if he plays?
Let there be two.
What if
Let a man do
How
it.
about Ironheart? Who is that?
Ironheart
Make him
is
play Ironheart.
That's an odd one.
it.
That's an odd one.
So it was a thing that they've recently made. Her name is Riri Williams.
It's a new
Girl,
comic.
shit.
Yeah, it's a new comic.
Pretty
series.
much like a Mary Sue Iron Man. That's the.
Yeah, very
I feel
much.
like
that's the
Iron
best
Man
way.
is a Mary Sue. I know that's not true.
Oh yes,
But he
Iron
has,
Man has.
but he has his faults though, right? With
Yeah,
the
he's
whole
an asshole,
alcoholism
I
and
suppose.
stuff.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Um,
terrible person kind of vibe. Yeah, he's a good
so
guy.
Ironheart is. Oh, I think I vaguely remember this. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it blew up for a little bit because it was supposed to be like the whole like, okay, so Iron Man's dead now, even in the comics.
He's still dead.
So what do we do
Pretty sure.
now? Oh, not
No,
anymore, right?
yeah.
But like
This is his
at the
estranged
time, right?
daughter.
It was like
Because this was
Yeah.
right after like
so some girl that got like the AI of Tony Stark and then like made a bunch of like robots that I guess she could hop into a suit of iron and have the AI of Tony Stark. It literally just that was
So-
it. It wasn't anything like profound.
It was
or
like
anything.
it was
She was-
it was like
It's a
is she
neat
just
idea.
another Iron
I
Man?
like it.
Or wait, does she like control them?
Yeah, she's just like another Iron.
Where
Yeah,
she's
just
like in
another
a little
Iron Man.
control
So to speak.
hub, and then she sends out her little like drone guy who she controls.
No,
sort of
no,
Ready
no,
Player One
she-
style.
Yeah,
she'd get in the
well, I
suit.
mean,
Oh.
she
I thought they
gets in
would
the suit and stuff,
make it
but-
cool by changing it, but now it's just Iron
No.
Man. Okay, cool.
it's just
Glad they're just doing
it's
Iron
just
Man again.
It's just Iron Man, but you take all his like qualities that make him a pretty decent a pretty good character, you know.
Yeah. Well,
I have a feeling that the MCU is just gonna be doing that more and more. Is that they'll start replacing the big actors with smaller
That's
names.
true.
No, they
so
are.
it's
They
more
already are.
affordable.
She-Hulk,
Yeah.
Ironheart, they already replaced Captain America
yeah.
with.
Well, you can't have the same
you know.
people going on forever. I mean, this has been like what 10 years.
Well, yeah.
You know,
These Marvel characters will not live
we're not
on
gonna
forever. They
wheel
die.
out
I think-
like
much
a
like
fucking
most
ancient man
people.
to play a superhero, will we?
I do wish that like some of these characters just kind of stayed dead a little bit, you know.
As in like the sort of idea of them, rather than like
Yeah, the
characters
sort of
themselves.
idea of them.
Yeah, because just doing
like,
another Iron Man and another Hulk.
Yeah, because
It's a bit lame.
in my opinion,
But you would say, but I feel like you guys would argue this. You would argue differently had it been Spider-Man, though, right? Because
No.
it's been done and it's been done well.
no, I
before.
think if he died, like let's say in Infinity War, and he stayed dead, I'd be okay with it, because he got a couple of movies in, right, and I enjoyed I enjoyed his Tom Holland's acting. I forgot his name for a second. I was like, fuck. I enjoyed Tom Holland's acting up to there, and I think if he stayed dead, I would have been like, okay, that's cool, like I wouldn't have made a big deal to bring him back or anything. It would have been cool if like hypothetically like they brought him back, but I don't think, I think
But the thing is, I think you're referring to like the actor's approach at it. What I'm suggesting is like the idea of Spider-Man could go on to multiple actors because it's been done before.
are you saying
Right.
like
But then we're like, but we're seeing now the second iteration of
I
an
see.
Iron Man character, and everyone's being skeptical. It's the same opinion people had about Andrew Garfield, on his approach to
No,
Spider-Man.
I
see
think
what you
Is
mean.
this
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do it?
I
Yeah.
think the actor will be fine. I think they'll play Riri Williams well, but I think the problem with me with her in general is that they need to like write her good, because like if it's the same Riri Williams from the comics where it's like kind of a Mary Sue, then it's gonna piss off a lot of people, and I just won't really watch the show if it's just like first like couple of episodes. I just see that I'm like, it's not for me.
Only time will tell.
Yeah, only time will tell.
I think the show I'm most excited though is like the Secret Invasion show, because that's just gonna be Samuel L. Jackson.
Is that a show or a movie?
No, that's a show. So it's gonna be the
Okay.
scroll from the scroll from Captain Marvel. I don't know what his name was.
Marvel.
Yeah.
You keep saying
Um,
Marvel.
The main and
Captain Marvel.
He's just
eh,
a
The Captain Marvel.
marble
Cap-
statue of Caesar.
and
He
then
throws marble to his foes.
They trip on. It's like a
how do you
homology.
pronounce it then? How do you pronounce it? Marvel?
Marvel with a V.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Anyways, it's just gonna be a show for like Samuel L. Jackson. That's literally pretty much
Oh,
it.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
he's gonna be the main character in that one.
I think
So
Like the one
for
thing
him.
we haven't talked about is the I Am Groot one. I can't imagine that being
Those are
memorable
shorts.
at all.
Oh, that's gonna be deep. That's
No,
gonna be deep. It's
those
gonna have
are.
deep writing.
They said those are
You're
shorts.
gonna cry.
Those are shorts.
Okay.
I remember that it was mentioned that.
It's gonna be like the
Olaf.
Tobe Mater
Okay,
shorts.
Yeah, it'll be like the
good.
Tom
If they
Mater
tried to make that a
slash
show,
Olaf
that'd be genuinely the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's shorts, who
I
gives a
I
shit?
argue the different. It's gonna be wildly interesting.
It's gonna be like
Um,
a silent film.
There's so many diverse characters.
Yeah, like Groot. And him.
you know, I'm sure that they might bring some of the actors from Guardians back to do some of the shorts, so it won't be that bad.
Be in them.
Yeah, like Dave Bautista.
Yeah, Dave Bautista.
For sure, Dave Bautista.
Yeah, for sure.
Get him in there.
The one show that we did mention earlier, but we didn't really go into it, is the Marvel Zombies one. That's the one I'm most
Marvel.
interested in.
Marvel zombies. Okay, yeah, continue.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna be the most.
Marvel Zombies.
That's gonna be the most interesting.
Yeah, I do think
we're
it's-
entering the end game
interesting.
here.
Right? Yeah, we're almost. I want to go over that one and the Spider-Man one. Kind of it. I mean, the She-Hulk one. There was a trailer for it. It's just like, hey guys, I'm She-Hulk. She-Hulk's a pretty cool character. I do like She-Hulk, so that's cool. Plus, we finally get a lawyer in the MCU. 'Cause she's a
Finally.
lawyer.
What the fuck do you mean?
I
The
love
MCU. I was like, well, I mean, you know.
lawyers. Do you think it's gonna be like a courtroom?
Oh, I love
No,
drama or
because like
something?
the only two
Prime entertainment.
the only two like superhero
It's gonna
lawyers
be
are
court
like
reviewing. It's all the episodes.
She-Hulk and
Uh,
Daredevil, and I don't know.
finally, I can have both Law and
That's
Order
true.
and
There's been
Marvel
a serious
all
lack
in
of
the same
representation
room.
in the lawyer field up to this point.
Okay, what I'm trying to say
Finally.
is that it's gonna be a lot more interesting having like the defense attorneys for some of these heroes, because like Spider-Man's gonna get into legal trouble.
Well, how is that more
in the next movie.
interesting? That sounds like a massive step down from anything that's ever happened in the Marvel Cinematic Universe before.
Shut up!
You're gonna have, like,
I'm interested in.
You're being sued. You're gonna have an actual Incredibles thing where it's not you didn't save my life, you ruined my death situation. You're gonna be outlawed. That's madness. But you know what? Maybe it'll be fine. Who knows? I don't know. I shouldn't make judgments like this until it actually happens.
Yeah, you're not a lawyer. You wouldn't
I don't
understand
have
them.
a big enough brain. That's true.
But yeah, She-Hulk looks pretty cool because they're also bringing back Mark Ruffalo to it.
I think he'll have only a short
Oh
time.
no
on
no
the
no no,
actual
no.
show, though.
Pretty much short, right? But I still find it cool that they're bringing him back. Because like you only see him in the movies, and he only shows up in a couple of them, right? I think like 3 or 4. Mostly the Avengers films is when he shows up, right? So it's kind of cool that he's getting more, because I do like Mark Ruffalo as an actor though.
Well, do you think it'll be him being him, or is it just gonna be like, roar, I am Hulk?
No, but no. Do you remember? Do you remember Endgame?
No, I didn't watch it.
Merged.
Oh,
You didn't watch Endgame?
you haven't
No, I
watched
never watched
Endgame?
Okay.
Spoiler alert: everyone dies the
That's
second
epic.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be Mark Ruffalo.
Okay.
He'll be Mark Ruffalo.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing like those little meme screenshots where it's like,
Well,
where he's got
glasses.
Yeah,
glasses.
he's
Is he
like-
glasses
yeah,
Hulk
he-
now?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah,
Smart Hulk.
he's civilized.
Okay.
He's
so
like
that's a-
Steve Jobs Hulk.
Wait, will he be?
He's neutered and
Will he be
everything.
the neutered Hulk and She-Hulk? Is it a permanent thing?
He will.
Not really.
Yeah,
No.
from hence on forth,
Uh,
he is now domesticated.
yeah,
Hulk.
domesticated Hulk. I thought you meant the other thing, because he kind of lost his arm
Did he?
for a bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, he has his arm.
No, that's
back.
what I was
He's like
saying. I
Finn
was
from
like, no,
Adventure
that's
Time.
back.
He just loses and gets arms all the time. Don't even worry about
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, he gets a grass.
Yeah,
arm.
it's green, so
Yeah.
you can't even tell.
Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, but I'm kind of excited for that show, because like I do kind of like She-Hulk. I do kind of like.
Turned on by her. You sick fuck.
No.
Oh,
not-
disgusting.
Ew! Ew!
I never got into that. No.
Never
Anyways.
got into women.
Yeah. I'm only into men.
It does seem weird. What's that little
yeah.
divide in the She-Hulk thing? She divided by Hulk. This is a mathematical
She
problem.
divided- Yeah, it's a mathematical problem. Anyways, Marvel Zombies. What do you guys think that'll be about? Because that's
I think it'll be
that's
about
a
Marvel
whole
Zombies.
fucking
That's
canon.
my guess right now.
Oh my god.
I don't think I actually don't think it'll be about any of those things.
Really?
It won't be a Marvel
I think it's a
property.
trick.
It'll be DC
No,
Angels.
what I'm asking-
DC,
What?
DC,
No, I'm asking
DC, not
Yeah,
dead
just,
people.
Just
I don't know if you
normal
guys-
living DC people.
because I don't know if you guys saw the What If episode of Marvel Zombies. I don't know if they're doing that or they're doing something new. That's what I was asking about.
I think that in itself was just kind of like its one-off thing. I don't think that was actually stemming off of Marvel Zombies.
I'm thinking.
I think that was referring to more of like if a virus had broken out, like making people infected.
I mean the
during the events of
the
Endgame.
legit episode was called the Marvel Zombies.
Marvel.
Perhaps. Never
It's a
mind.
V.
Then.
It's
I
still
don't
a
think
V.
they'll stem off of that. There's not much they could do after that. I think they'll start it from like the beginning and to the end. Like I think they will follow.
When do
the
you guys
storyline
think
there.
they're gonna start timeline wise?
Who fucking knows?
I think from the very beginning, the minute Spider-Man, like probably gets infected or something.
I feel like with Marvel Zombies, I'm looking because the only things we have to really go on, at least the only thing I have to go on, is the font
Is the
choice.
comics.
It doesn't really scream
Oh, the font
terror
choice?
and horror to me. I'm thinking.
The font choice.
No, I think it's gonna be it's definitely gonna be an animated thing. It's not gonna be
I
spooky
think
or anything.
they're all
crazy.
gonna be zombies, and then it's them doing wacky zombie antics. And being
Okay.
like,
It's a-
I'm fighting
it's a
another
sitcom.
zombie.
No,
Oh, what's going
the
on?
font-
Oh,
And it'll be
font-
funny and
oh,
comedy.
Spider-Man, your arms loose.
The
Silly me.
The font
Yeah.
choice is
That's what it's gonna be. I'm
interesting.
betting right now. That's it.
The font choice is interesting because it is the same font as the comics.
Oh.
So
That's true. That is true. I have proof.
That's weird.
It's right
Okay.
there.
Maybe it won't be, wacky and goofy. It just has
MCU.
a stupid font choice for what it is. Nice.
Oh no! Don't be fooled. Marvel Zombies had its goofy
Okay.
moments.
it definitely did,
I thought it would be.
but it
Yeah.
all
was
horror.
They
all the
had
time.
this whole sub story with Deadpool.
yeah, where he actually wasn't
We kind of fucked
like
around.
zombie Deadpool was technically part of like main canon for the main universe for like a good minute.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it is interesting that they're using that font choice because that means it either might be a comic show or they're probably gonna do MCU again, which
I'm assuming, right? Because so for those that didn't know, right, that the comic series that the actual show is is based on, the actual Marvel Zombies was written by the guy who did
Your Walking
Dead.
the Walking Dead series.
Oh.
That did your mom.
That did your mom.
He did do my mom.
He did the walking. He's just a zombie guy at this rate. I was about to say I
Yeah,
thought
so he
Marvel
really is
Zombies
just-
might be like
he's
a
the
Walking
best
Dead
at making
thing almost,
zombies.
but it's a bit more goofy. I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, that's probably the approach they will go with. I'm assuming that they're gonna get that guy on.
Yeah.
Yo, what if they do the superhero squad, like Marvel superhero squad?
But zombies.
Zombies.
Superhero squad, hero up. Superhero squad.
Is this a
hero
thing?
up.
That's
The
Yeah,
superhero.
It is. It's a children's. It was a children's
That might be what I'm thinking of with the
for,
big
like,
hands
Cartoon Network.
woman. That probably was it.
Oh my God! Wait, actually, hang on. That think you might be right there. Hang on. Let me pull up an image here.
yeah. I'm pulling up an image right now of Marvel superhero
Because
squad.
if it looks like you'll be able to post a picture and I'll be able to tell if it was what I was talking about or not. Because it looked distinct, definitely.
Okay, Loki Marvel superhero squad. It was kind of lit though, because they had everybody in
Oh
there.
God, yeah, I think because I remember she had massive head, massive hands, obviously because she's a big hands woman, and then she was like, yeah, I think this was it. God, look at these fucking nerds.
This was such a weird era for Cartoon Network.
So ugly.
But the storylines were kind of lit though.
Like so interesting to note. I want to note this for those now that we're talking about this, and for those at home, is if you actually look up Superhero Squad and then type Miss Marvel, one of the options that show up is Miss Marvel's.
Oh
feet.
yeah, that filled
I looked
in
that
my
up.
auto like. What is that? It's like in the recommended.
Absolutely disgusting. I'm not showing this to you guys.
I'm looking
I'm
it
assuming
up.
you're looking at this as well.
What the fuck?
Uh,
It really did. Whoa.
Really weird. I don't know why this popped up. Not a lot is showing up, to be fair. There is some extra bits that are showing up here and there that's kind of gross.
That's
But it's like,
strange.
why is this?
Can I also say?
What is up with this?
Can I also say that Loki is like my favorite like design for Miss Marvel?
Guys. Look at
It's a
this.
pretty cool costume.
Nah. Look at this.
Ah!
Look at her fucking
Ah!
Pepe face. She
face.
deformed.
Is this Wojak?
She's yeah, she looks a bit like Michael Jackson.
Oh,
actually.
that's why, dude. That's
Oh,
why they.
man.
Okay, this is why, because in the show they had a fucking feet fetish scene. What the fuck?
They did. They had a lot feet fetish and shit. That's gross.
That is so weird.
Okay. Okay.
You sure this is
MODOK.
the same character? Because there's
That Cartoon Network logo looks a little weird.
there's Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel. Which one is
No,
which?
they're different characters.
Okay.
But like
I got confused too when
they
I first started watching
changed
the
up
show.
Miss Marvel's design all of a sudden.
Marvel V.
Yeah, so Miss Marvel
Fuck.
is no longer
It's
that.
spreading. No.
I
Now
will
you're getting
say
a bunch
that I
of
did
feet
like
for
the
feet.
costume. It was kind of cool. The color choice.
Little,
for it, I thought it
lightning
was pretty
thing.
Cool.
Reminds me of Bolt the dog.
Yeah.
Remember that? The movie Bolt
Oh, the dog.
with a
yeah.
dog. Bolt.
Oh, Bolt. Yeah, I like that shit. I like that movie.
What a weird movie.
All right.
Who made that movie?
Was that Pixar?
I don't
Pixar
think so.
did it,
No, it's like some. I don't know who made it. It's it just came from the shadows.
You're right. It did.
Um,
But I'm trying to see if it's a Pixar thing.
no.
Is
I
it
can
this
check right
no, you're absolutely right. It came out of fucking nowhere. It's a Disney
Oh, it's
product.
just Disney. It's not
It's
Pixar
just
and Disney collaborating. It's just Disney.
Yeah, no, it's just Disney.
I think
How
the only one
strange.
that like, I think my favorite like mix up was
Weird.
like when like Tangled people thought that was from Disney.
That is from Disney.
Or what show?
Tangled?
What
Tangled is
movie? What
Disney.
movie? People thought it was from freaking Disney, but it was actually from Pixar. It
Um,
was like a
well,
princess.
almost all.
Brave.
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 Yeah, Brave.
Brave is a Pixar movie, but people mistake it as a Disney.
Yeah, and then people.
as a Disney single.
Yeah, and then
Because it's ugly.
she's like a princess and shit.
yeah,
That's
and
why they
then,
think it. I see.
And then Disney did like freaking Wreck-It Ralph, which I'm like, what the fuck?
That was Disney Pixar though, right? Wreck-It Ralph. Who fucking cares?
that's
They're
just-
almost the
That-
same company.
What the fuck is that Pixar?
No,
though?
that's
Like now
that's
you got
just-
me fucking thinking.
That's just Disney, bro.
That's definitely a
Oh,
collaboration
God damn
between
it.
them both. How could it not be?
It has to be. It's practically the same art style too.
RALPH.
Ralph,
Ralph.
like the grocery store.
It is just Disney.
Disney. Yeah.
Weird. How
weird.
strange.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
I sense some bullshittery.
Yeah. I wonder. Actually, I don't give a shit. Who cares which company
Yeah.
made it? They're under the same fucking
I don't
umbrella.
work at Pixar.
It's all
I work
against the man, who is us.
All right. I have this queued up, right? And I want to play this game with you
Okay,
folks.
yeah.
All right.
This is my first day.
Huh?
Intern Mean is like, uh-oh. Hey, howdy folks. If you're just joining us here, we're about to start this brand new game show called
Florida or.
Is That Fucking Real or Not?
That's a really
Oh,
good name,
okay.
actually. I can't
Alright.
believe it. Snappy. It's like the old ones we had.
Rolls off the
Yeah,
tongue.
very good, very good.
Snapple. Yeah.
I'm
very
excited
good.
Yeah.
for this.
Better-
I better be
That's what
blown
gets the
away
hits.
or literally
Yeah,
blown.
better be blown.
All right.
Yep.
So the name of the game is the way
Yeah,
the
we
game
already know
goes
the name.
is that I will
The iconic name that I
I will
already
list
forgot.
off. I will list off. What is that fucking real? And then I will say a news
Yeah.
article,
It sounds
right?
familiar.
And
Yeah.
based off of the title alone, you have to determine if it's real or not.
Sounds
Okay,
very
I bet.
familiar. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I am.
It's
First
a little
one
too
is-
similar.
Is it really?
I'm gonna have
Similar
to.
to
Has this been done
On this thing, yeah, yeah.
yes.
Not.
Has it- oh,
it,
shit.
It literally doesn't matter. But it was about specifically Florida, and this is just news in general. That is.
before? My branch is out.
I
There
find it
is-
funny
there is
that is
Florida
just a
involved.
coincidence. That's because we're bankrupt in ideas as a society. That's why we all
Yeah,
have
we're
the same
bankrupt.
ideas.
We rip each other. We're such rip-offs that we rip each other
Without
off.
even knowing it.
Fuck.
I'm interested though.
Unoriginal.
Tell us the secret, real or not real
Absolutely.
article.
I have
That's
6
quite a
props.
coincidence.
I have 6 here.
6.
All right. So first off,
Okay.
being
I'm gonna
is
write this down.
a New Zealand city
writing it
is
down.
taking its official wizard off of the payroll after over 2 decades.
New Zealand,
Real or not?
an
A
official
New Zealand
wizard.
city is taking its official wizard off its payroll after over 2 decades.
That is, I'm putting this in my
That is
head.
real.
That is definitely
That is
real
real.
because it's New Zealand, right? Lord of the Rings.
All right, Drew,
Zealand
for
is-
real?
Yeah,
Jose?
both of us are real. Yeah,
Because
I'm
Both real.
Both.
It's Lord of the Rings, right? Because they're gonna be like, Lord of the Rings. That's a great
Lord
thing.
of
We're
the
gonna have for
Rings.
tourism our own official wizard. That's
Correct.
yeah.
Ever since 1998,
Which is-
New Zealand has had a wizard that would occasionally interact in their churches and shit, just to give insight on like
Actually-
the magical aspect of Christianity.
really
wow.
weird.
That's
Also, I didn't
that's
even
like
think-
right. That's a couple years
That's
before,
before
Lord of the Rings.
Rings. So that's an
Yeah. That's
unrelated
literally
to
before
Lord of the Rings thing. Wow.
He inspired Lord of the Rings.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
that is quite
All right.
interesting.
Second one, you guys do a good job. You guys both have
Okay.
a point. Second one.
Okay.
A Republican man in Benedict Center walks around a Walmart advertising for his daughter's wedding orgy.
That
Say
okay.
yes. I'm saying that's a
that
yes.
is false. I've made up fake like city names before. What did you say? Benedict Square? Not a real place.
Wait, Benedict's. Oh wait.
Good job,
Yeah.
Drew.
Yeah.
Sorted through the bullshit and just know it's real. Point to Drew.
Yes.
Damn it.
Damn
it.
See,
All
I'm
right.
in the mindset because I've done this before.
I
I've
finally
made up
have
fake
become
places and
one
stories.
with the fake news.
Third article. Spiders can have arachnophobia.
I feel like that has to be true.
That I feel like that is true actually, yeah. Because that sounds like
Congratulations.
yeah, nice. It's one of those things where it's like a weird sciencey sort of clickbait article noise thing. Noise, I know I said that. But
Scientists are discovering that spiders have a fear response when it comes to other larger spiders.
I mean, it
I would
makes
think so
sense.
because
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
females are
the
bigger.
title itself is supposed to throw you
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
bam.
All right. Point for each of you. Drew's still in the
yeah.
lead.
If I win, you have to kill your sister, Omega. All right. The stakes
No,
are high.
Oh my
It
god.
all is on the line. All right. Next one is snails have been able to learn mazes, but not to survive a fire.
Those are two very
That's true.
strange things to do with snails.
I feel like that's a yes because like the title can throw you off, but I think it's gonna explain more
I feel
than just that. It's like the arachnophobia one.
the
Where
maze
it's like
thing.
it's a little weird.
I feel could be a title, but the fire seems completely out of nowhere. Though I do think that it's probably real.
Correct. I made
No,
that shit up.
I should have
Fuck.
not
You
done
know
it. The fucking
no one
fire
gets a
thing.
point.
Ugh.
It's possible. It's very likely, but I'm certain that I have heard that snails have a greater chance of surviving a fire than most common animals.
A little bit of a
Well,
basis
because they
on
have a
facts.
shell.
I'd assume it might be the shell. Maybe it's because they're really low to the ground, no smoke inhalation.
The only thing that would the only thing that'd be a hazard to the snail is just the lack of moisture in the air. But they've been known to flee very well to dry
It's
locations.
very, very slowly.
Interesting.
Yes. They'll get there. They'll get to their destination.
Eventually.
All right. Second to last one. Witches have declared war on all Lego minifigures.
There's a
Yes.
load of shit. That's not a real thing.
That's yes. That's a yes.
That's just
Point for Drew.
How could you?
It's total
Damn
bullshit.
it.
I made
How
it
could you
up.
think that was possibly a
sounds
thing?
so
That was the most
stupid, but
bullshit thing I've heard in my entire life.
To be fair, witches have been known to declare war on weird shit. None have declared war on Lego minifigures, but they
minifigures.
have declared war on the moon before.
On the moon, Moon Knight would be ashamed deeply.
They threatened to take our own moon away. For I forgot whatever reasons, but I remember that was a
It's
thing
like
on
in
Twitter.
Despicable Me, the original movie. They're gonna steal the moon.
No, really.
Which is
All right,
declaring
last
war on
one.
something. I just find to be insane.
All right. Big one. All right.
All right.
A man in a garbage bag suit set fire to a garbage truck.
That's it.
That's true.
That's 100% true. I'm saying it. Yeah,
is.
that seems like a
It is.
Florida
Point
thing
for each
as
of you.
well.
It is
Yeah,
a
so
Florida
we get a
thing,
bonus
and
point for
this is
that.
the reason why I kept this the last one is that there's a video that goes along with
Oh
it.
boy.
Okay, let's pull
We
up the video.
get to see a little sneak peek on what happened here.
Okay.
This
nice.
is kind of epic. Let's see some arson, boys.
All right, we're waiting for it.
Yeah, and it's ended. It's been
Just
destroyed
send
by
it.
the
me.
US
Just send it.
government.
I'll screenshot it.
There we go. Alrighty, ready, folks?
All right, yeah. Wait, it's loading for me.
Yeah, it's still loading.
Just give me the link. I'll freaking put it on the screen.
It
Yeah,
says
yeah,
you
probably
minimize the
better you do it than me.
application. Yeah, just link it up. Florida people. Jesus.
Florida people are really weird.
Yeah, doing things like declaring war on the moon. It's all them. They're all witches. Okay.
They are the witches.
Here we go.
Oh man,
I'm gonna look at this.
hold up. Before we
Oh my
started.
god, it wants me to allow ads. Okay, what is one of you gonna screenshot this, or do I have to
Yeah.
look it up myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, please let it just be Jose.
Yeah, get it
Yeah.
up there.
they're asking for my cookies, and I'd really rather not share.
I'm a greedy man when it comes to baked goods.
God damn it! Now I have to share freaking.
They're my chocolate chip.
Don't complain. You have to fucking share your screen. It's nothing. It's like two buttons.
Hold up,
Let
we
me
gotta
screenshot
wait
it.
for an ad right now, guys.
Oh, nice.
I
shipping.
don't get ads on these things.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It told me to turn off my ad blocker, so it sensed mine.
Oh, odd.
Weird.
So you can see them up on the right. That's the minute that the authorities thought something was off.
They saw a man wearing a trash bag suit. He's walking.
They
like
saw a
he
man
fucking shit
walking in a
himself.
trash. What's going on?
Wait, he doesn't even have like little legs cut out. He's just sort of like hobbling.
Yeah, he's entirely encased in the
Wow.
bag.
You might
I
suffocate
like to
in
believe
there.
that this guy. I like to believe that this man is an actual like vigilante, and he's trying to set free set free other trash bags. He's trying to do them a good work, good service.
This is
There he goes, rattles along.
a little superhero.
His
It's
method
like a
is
penguin
odd, but
when
his
he walks.
results are well.
This
This is
is.
truly interesting. I will say that.
He has no knees. This
Yeah.
man has no knees.
You sure this
just
isn't
all
just
feet.
a
He's-
really blurry image of a penguin
This-
that's just walking
no,
around
that's
through
just-
Wait.
garbage?
That's just a Hobbit, bro. What you mean?
It's it's me.
It's like the opposite of a ghost because he's wearing all black.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you could tell, but he threw a Molotov.
Yeah, I
literally,
see.
like right into that
Wait, did I? Hold
into
up.
that garbage truck, the one that's smoking, and then he starts throwing it elsewhere. They're gonna show other angles.
Oh, did I
But
like
but-
skip a whole bunch? Yeah, I did.
What is the reasoning behind this?
Yeah, I'm so interested. Like, what
No
happened?
statement has been made from the bag man.
It's act of terrorism.
But I like to believe that it's not an act of terrorism, it's an act of liberation. He's speaking out for the trash bags that have been thrown away on
This is an
Oh, yeah, I saw
environmental message. That's what it is. This guy works for like OSHA or whatever. That's an environmental
Wait,
thing.
is
The
it-
bags are fighting back.
Isn't all these bags just getting destroyed? Like, releasing a bunch of like freaking
Yeah.
like.
I don't think there's anything in those trucks once they're not being
Also,
used.
it's,
Okay, I
it's
thought there
just
was stuff,
fire
yeah.
inside of an empty truck.
Oh my
Jesus
god! Holy
Christ.
shit!
Yeah.
I think it is an act
Blow
of terrorism.
shit
It's
up.
been leveled up officially. It's like a nuclear blast. What the
Oh my
fuck?
god! Holy
He
shit!
didn't just set fire to it, he blew the damn thing up.
He blew it up. Like I was saying, he was like throwing Molotovs and shit.
This guy's like the fucking Joker. He's gonna peel back that trash bag and
The
it'll
bag
be
man.
clown mask underneath. What
Oh,
was this
hey,
place?
we're open here.
Oh no!
All right.
Oh no! Oh my
Boom.
god!
Lights it up
What the?
right under the
Fuck.
microwave.
The bag man has gotten.
He
the
runs
damage.
out and he's like on fire himself as well. So I don't know if you caught that. He put himself out real
I hope
fast.
so. I think I doubt trash bags are very good against fire. That might have melded with his skin if he was on fire long enough.
Yeah, this is his villain origin story.
Yeah,
He can no longer take the bag off.
the motive is just a bit confusing to me because I thought at first
This
he'd
is
be
like-
just some sort of drugged up moron, but there's intent.
No, this is like. Yeah, this is like the Joker, dude. Oh no.
He planned it. He planned it
Oh,
for a
no.
night where like
Oh,
shit wasn't
God.
happening.
That's the opposite of trash bag fireman. Is trash person winter woman. Can't believe it.
Kinda bright.
Man,
this
that is
kinda
crazy.
funny.
That is crazy that he did that.
Yeah, playing dumb
Definitely
Omega, I can
insane.
already tell. That's you. That's you in
Yeah.
that. I could recognize
Oh yeah,
your,
that was
your walk,
me. Yeah,
your
that's-
iconic walk cycle of waddling around
Yeah, Mike.
like a weird penguin.
yeah, my
Jose
com-
really said like, oh, I mean, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty,
pretty
crazy how that
strange.
guy in a bag
Yeah.
do that.
why he
Yeah.
did that.
Really really impressive how he was able to blow it up single-handedly.
you
Right,
gotta have a lot
guys?
of technical know-how to make a bomb and blow up a entire trash compactor or whatever.
You seemed really interested in this bag, man. What's your connection, man?
I don't know. It's just really interesting. Really interesting.
But you think he has a really
I think
big
I just
dick
see a
too?
little bit of myself in there, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Shit.
You like to go against the grain, huh?
Yeah,
buddy?
yeah. I go a little bit against the grain. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, we got a little chaotic, little
Yeah.
If you were to
anarchist.
to show your face
Yeah.
right now, there would be clown makeup all over it. Don't even lie about that.
Oh yeah. No, I'm a clown right
You're
now.
dressed as
actually.
the
I went to
Joker.
go see the Joker alone.
In an empty theater with a big cigar in your mouth.
You know, I feel like
Yes.
someone did that. There has to be.
It did.
See the
Yeah.
Joker alone in a theater, or what
Yeah,
do you mean?
with a big cigar.
I mean, if you can
With, like-
buy
Yes.
out every seat in a theater, then you could do that.
Yeah, one ticket to that.
I'm pretty
Joker
sure that was
movie.
that movie made like $1 billion though, right? So I doubt many
Oh, yeah.
people would have
Oh, a
had an
lot.
empty theater to do that in.
No, we had. I think when me and Arya went to go watch it, it was an empty theater.
Well, I know it was in the movie
More or
theater.
less. It
I
was-
just doubt it was empty.
Well, it wasn't empty because we were in there.
Yeah.
You were the only two in there making out. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
When the
Oh,
Joker
whoa.
killed that talk
Oh,
show
my
host,
favorite
that's what I
part.
climaxed.
Oh, it's so romantic.
The Joker is sort of like really epic if you think about it. If they
Yeah, the Joker's
yeah,
kind of hot.
he's like, yeah, it's Ted Bundy. Did anything kill the Joker
Yeah,
in
like
that
just
movie?
full circle.
Yeah, if he got killed by an
Yeah,
electric
Ted Bundy
chair,
killed
hot.
the Joker.
Slow her
That's why he went to trial. He killed the Joker, and he's like,
The Joker killed the Joker. That's crazy.
Yeah, the Joker.
Ted
That
Bundy's
is a
actually the
society
Joker.
moment right there.
Yeah, society moment.
Top
right there.
10 moments in society.
The
This is number
society.
1. Amazing.
You ever just walk around and go, society,
Just murmur
Society.
under your breath. I feel like you would
and then
eventually
just
enter
start
a
throwing
mental
Molotovs
hospital.
at garbage trucks. What?
Yeah, they take you to one.
You take us to mental hospitals?
Yeah.
They don't just call us like base.
Nah.
Damn.
This is now that shows we really do live in a society.
Yeah,
They,
that really.
respect
You know,
us for the
gamers are
alphas we are.
truly, gamers are truly oppressed in
yeah,
this society.
they're truly
We need to
impressed
rise
too.
up.
They just
Yeah.
look at everything and they're like, "Wow, that's actually pretty cool."
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Who does it know?
So I guess that's it for today, guys.
Yeah, I feel like that's good enough.
We talked about. Yeah.
Yeah, man, we've really made full circle here.
Yeah.
We've gone from psychopaths, right back to psychopath. you
Yeah.
know? What better way to end it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you guys know anyone who'd be interested in a family-friendly podcast, send them our
Yeah.
way.
Send them our
We'll
way.
kill them.
The-
You don't want them.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
want them.
Woo!
So they're gonna be not
Yeah,
your
yeah.
Show
problem
you how-
anymore.
We'll give
This
you
is
a
what you
nice
get for listening to podcasts.
You know, Murray. You know what's a funny joke? When you cross.
One last joke.
Oh, what is it? What is this stroke?
You know when you
do you-
cross
do
a
you-
mentally ill person, the society
Uh-huh.
You get what you
do you
fucking
really believe
deserve.
me?
That's actually pretty
Pew.
funny. Oh. Oh no, dude, you literally
wow,
shot
thank
me,
you.
dude. What the frick? That's sort of fricked up
Murray,
for you,
you're a
dude.
bunch of sheep. You're a bunch of sheeple. Do you really believe that a shrimp could fry?
Do you really
rice?
believe that Obama wasn't born in Kenya?
Do you really?
Fucking hell. Great. Yeah.
They didn't
I fucking
assassinate-
hate Kenya.
The country.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Good. Why not? I don't care.
Yeah, well,
Ooh, careful.
I'm not gonna ask you to
Careful,
explain
Kenya
yourself.
will tweet about you. Kenya will tweet your ass out,
I
man.
dare you, Kenya.
Call it post. Kenya.com. Okay, that's the end. I'm closing it.
Yes.
Fuck.
Done.
Buzzing.
Oh
There.
my god.